Two Real Reacts. My name is Art.
And I'm Dallas. And what we have for you guys here today is another horror classic movie trailer from Dallas's pick. It's called Evil Dead Burn. Oh my god. And finally they have a full trailer. Do you remember that trailer where it had a one shot?
Yeah, the teasers.
And I was saying that's how you're supposed to grab people's attention.
Right. Now that teaser was cool, how they did the one take for the whole thing. That was cool. I'm new to this, so this is my first time watch of this trailer and of I think any Evil Dead movie. I don't think I've watched the full one.
Word?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen you see things floating around online with the clips from this franchise, and then I remember you showed me some clips from the very first one.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. So, I was not really too crazy into horror movies like that, so a lot of my friends are, so
I got
let's put me onto this joint. I like to watch them to see what's going on with all the demonic stuff that these people be putting in the movies and all this Hollywood stuff.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that too. Every single time, it's very interesting. But yeah, that is, every movie is kind of different too. So it's kind of hard to talk about what happened in the older ones, but they do have certain scenes that references the old movies as well too.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see this because it's gonna be some crazy gore fest scenes.
It's gonna change the game.
Oh yeah, there's
the horror scene.
And they're gonna change
from
rules
what I hear. Rules, yes. Rules will be broken. So my understanding is there's a trilogy of the Evil Dead, and then there's the Evil Dead Rise.
Yep.
And then this is Evil Dead Burn.
Yep.
This is gonna be more like a one-off. It's not gonna be in line at the same time.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So
because of
Dallas was telling me that a little earlier, and I was like, okay, I think I can wrap my mind around that more.
Oh yeah, and it's so much easier to talk about without trying to have somebody else go look at the other movies and then watch this and be like,
I'm trying to catch you up.
Yeah.
Shorten that learning curve.
Hell yeah.
So right on, man. Well, this is the full trailer for Evil Dead Burn. Boom. Yeah, another one of those silent starters.
Just about to say, bro.
There's way too many goddamn utensils in that washer, bro.
Uploading the shit out of it too. Uh-oh.
She's devastated about something.
What happened?
We did a hit and run. We just hit and run. I don't have insurance. I'm sorry, Bob.
I'm sorry.
I'm so tired. Tell him I was here all day.
Oh damn. Why would you let this in your house, bro?
Exactly. They don't learn from
You ain't got no fingers?
No.
What happened to your damn hand?
Oh shit.
That's new.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that has happened in a real car accident somewhere. Weird happened.
We found you.
Talk after that shit too.
Yeah, her throat was.
My sweet boy. I would give anything for us to be together again.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say anything.
The devil would return.
So the Book of the Dead presented to her?
Read from the Book of the Dead.
Kunda.
That's great.
The whole
There
family
you go.
can be reunited.
Oh, now we know how he lost her fingers.
Right? I squished my fingers a couple times. Bro, I felt that.
Damn, animals are possessed now?
Cheers
That's
to
true.
your perfect family.
Ugh, man. Man, come on. I seen Freaks of the Code worse than that. Them bottom.
That's why she said go.
That's what she said. Yeah, they already set that up from day one.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whew, damn.
Yeah.
And
I know, right? That's
crazy, bro. That was pretty crazy, man. Yeah.
I'm excited. I don't know. This is there's so much. Yeah,
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and then they just gas pedal. They didn't even stop. They just kept on going. I'm like, see, like this is what I'm saying. Like, I love whoever did the marketing for this, the marketing team for this fucking trailers. Just like, congratulations, bros, because you guys got us talking about this. Like, this is gonna be. I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, and each movie they present the book, the Necromancer book, and like the people that read the book that shouldn't have read the book release the entity demons to come out and possess them people, and then like they have to figure out the way and how to make things right and get out of that situation. So it's and like from what they've done with the last movie, it's like it's the same old
the same process.
Yes,
reconstructed all that.
Yep.
So like with how the Deadites work and all that in this, it seemed like they were just. I don't know. From what you told me, it seemed like the rules have changed, like you said, because they were able to, like, sunlight can take the entity out, right?
Oh yeah.
But they were in the daytime, and the girl was walking into the room that had the car seat. You know what I'm saying? Like
holy shit.
Had the headrest from the car in her face, and she was still possessed.
And then walked into the thing. Yeah, because like in Evil Dead 2, Ash, who was the main male man.
He was the main character.
And he got possessed at the beginning of it because of the last movie, the Evil Dead before that. And then once he got out into the sunlight, he was able to...
The entity left him.
Yep, because his will was so strong.
So when it left and it was only while the sun's out, so at night it comes back?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
It's like, what else is like evil things have been happening during the nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
It's similar to like the vampire thing where you can only operate in the dark.
Yep, exactly. It's like...
Just like Satan operates.
Exactly.
Put it in the movies, man.
This is like, yo.
Put it in the movies.
And once you've seen so many movies to see, like, to notice that stuff and without even having to, like, go into it as much, it's just like, wow, like, that makes sense. So you don't have to explain that. But yeah, it's, I don't know what else they've changed. Because, like, the dogs being possessed, I've never seen that happen yet. I've just seen people turning from either being bit or they vomit on them, or blood hits their eye, or some shit like that. It's just like
make some kind of contact. Yeah,
yeah.
There has to be some kind of contact.
Exactly. But
so if they can pass to animals, though, I mean that kind of goes into the lore of demonology. There will be demons cast out of different animals, old historical texts or scriptures and things like that. And so, hey, maybe that's what they're playing into this too.
That could be interesting. Because I've never seen or seen that they have a movie where it approaches that concept as well. Which is actually
I've
interesting.
seen like rabid or like zombie dogs, but not like demonically possessed.
Oh yeah, because like they might actually show that in there too. It's gonna be interesting to see that. Like,
we'll have to see when it comes out. Basically, these deadites or whatever that they have back in the day, they could control dead or living.
Yeah, because of the I can't think of like.
And how does that work? Like, if you're already alive. You're demonically possessed while you're alive, but if you die, they can resurrect you as a demon, and you can still, they can still terrorize.
I think I do. That's a good question too. But I also think
check that out.
It goes back to just the will of that person. To be honest, yeah, because like that would make sense too. Like with like, how can you be resurrected and still have that entity hold on to you?
Right. Can you battle him internally and take back over?
Yep. So that's actually, I might have to look into that. That's actually good. I never thought of that until to be honest with you.
I mean, it's an interesting way they're presenting it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what's all going on with this? So, but yeah, man. So you have to dismember them so that they're not able to move. The Deadites, right?
Yes.
They're not zombies in this. They're actually called Deadites. I've been doing a little research on this too, trying to catch up on this franchise because this looks very interesting. Yeah, man, so you have to cut off arms, legs, and their head so they can't move. Or you have to kill them with the Kandarian dagger, is what they were talking about in one of these shorts about this franchise.
Oh, yeah.
So that was interesting. But is there any other ways? Like, you know how with vampires you can do the cross, the garlic, the silver. Is there any other ways to, like, fend them off? Or can you exorcism one of the demons out of these people?
Yeah.
Or, like, you know what I mean? Do they touch on any of that in this that you've seen?
Well, I think back in Evil Dead 2 is that they just kept on reading the book, and there's a scripture where if they read the book, it'll send them back into hell.
Okay.
So like, since they started off reading the book, it opens up that gate, and then if they could have just kept on reading, it'll go back, which is like a catch-22.
Because once they release them,
Yeah.
I'd imagine they're doing so much crazy-ish that
Yeah.
they can't even read the book because they're too busy dealing with these mofos.
Yeah, because they're just like, oh, let's stop him before he finished the passage. I was like, but that's interesting take too, just to be like, yeah, let me read this. Oh shit, oh snap, I didn't know this was gonna create this mess, and then like, well, keep reading the book, and then finding out that if you just kept on going, it would have just saved everybody's lives.
Right. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like in the movie The Mummy, the old ones, they had the Book of the Dead in there.
Yeah.
I think they mention it in Indiana Jones somewhere.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few references to this Book of the Dead, and it's something that is in ancient teachings about the beginnings of civilization and what have you, dealing with the Book of the Dead and information from it. So it's interesting that they base this movie on that, to me, because that's something I do have a little bit of familiarity with. But it's kind of crazy, man. They did a good job, of making it just freaky, and like they're very gory. This movie, it looks very gory, and like when they had that scene where it looked like either a furnace or like a fireplace, and there's just blood just gushing into it. I'm like, where is this blood coming from? Was there someone stuck in it? And is this another torture device?
Trying to get sucked through the chimney,
right?
Like, oh my god. Yeah. Also, the way, and not only that, with the way how these characters just read the book. So with you bringing up the Dead, or the Book of the Dead, the Necromancer book, that book is made out of human flesh, and the ink inside the scriptures is
Blood?
human blood.
Oh wow.
So like, whoever wants to pick up a book that's just like and start reading, that's just sound
with no
that's
gloves.
a red flag.
No gloves.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like, I don't understand how that could just be like, oh, I wonder what this says. What is this? Like,
Hey, if you have a low frequency of vibration, you'll attract shit like that to yourself. So that tells you a lot about the main characters in the movie.
oh yeah,
There's something going down for them negatively. They're super in a dark place. Otherwise, these entities wouldn't attack them, because these entities only attack those who have a weak spirit. That's because those are the only ones that they can wrestle with and battle with or overtake.
I'm glad you bring that up too, because I have another take on that. I've noticed this too since the first movie. Like, the first movie, it was a man, Ash Williams, that was played by Bruce Campbell. He starred in 3 of the movies, and he also got the TV show.
Okay.
But ever since they like cut away from that trilogy and went off and did these spin-off movies that we're reviewing right now, is they have a female protagonist in each one. And like what you just said too was like how like they pick on the most weak-minded spirits, and I was just like, wow, like, like what a way to like use that, and them overcoming that too. But there also comes with the price, because I'm bet you now there's gonna be some limbs or something's gonna be taken. Just
that one guy who fell on the damn dishwasher knives, his kidneys got taken. That's for sure.
Oh my god, yes. Like, so not only that they have the strong females, but they also have like these weak males.
Super weak.
Yes.
Super weak sauce ass.
And I'm like, how is this a real movie? Like,
and I get it. They're traumatized. It's a demonically possessed entity. But I'm like, man, I don't know. You just know in real life, there's guys that are not gonna just stand there. They're not gonna stand there with a blade in front of this girl while she pushes them on the dishwasher. That's not gonna happen.
Or unless, like, if there was a strong male like that, he would be the first one to go.
Right.
Just to be
he sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
Or they'd attack him first.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It's an interesting concept, man.
Yeah.
You know what I heard? I heard the creator of this dropped out of college to make the first one.
Sam Raimi. Yeah, that's very interesting.
What a life, man. How crazy would that be, bro? You're in college. College is dope depending on your experience of it, but if you're not feeling college and you're just there and you're like, damn, I want to do something crazy in life, this fool just made this movie. franchise.
Right.
Now we have other producers making spin-offs of this content and creation. And I'm like, man, that'd be some crazy thing to experience.
That same guy that we're talking about also made Spider-Man, which went off just to back off of this franchise that he created himself. And not only that, he had to separate himself from the first movie because of the rights from the first movie. So that's why when you see the second Evil Dead 2, it's kind of like a reboot, remake in a way, is because of that whole situation with the studio not believing in him on doing better. And look what he did.
Look at me now.
Right? Like, what do you think? It shows how much the studios are trying to get what do you call it? Or they're trying to like gatekeep certain people with their creativity too as well. And now you're seeing YouTubers are now making movies, and some of those companies are going to YouTubers to make movies as well. So this is a very interesting time we live in, guys. Like, yo, if they can do it, I can do it, we can do it. We don't need to go to them and do all that.
Can't do it.
All that freaky stuff, or take a shot of the wax.
The wax shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was wild. The trailer where it was a teaser rather with the one take, that was pretty crazy how they were able to keep the shot going and had everybody, that takes a lot of practice and coordination and execution and timing, and they nailed it.
And it creates that that question, what is going on, bro?
Yeah,
like what's
there's
all
things
this?
happening out of scene that you can't see because it's out of scene.
Yeah.
But there's rumbling and there's bodies levitating and crazy, all kind of shit going on.
Oh yeah, that's why I applaud it, because it just shows like this is how you capture an audience's like attention, just doing little.
When does this drop?
It's dropped July 16th.
July 16th.
Yep.
In theaters.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Watch.
Yep.
I bet you the dad just comes back.
Right.
He's like, yeah, what's up, guys? It's like, what? It's like, what did you do to get here? Like, read this book, bro. Like, where have you been?
Amazon's bestseller, man.
Who told you to read this book? I would have told you. Like, oh my god. Like, oh yeah. Me personally, I can't wait, because it's just, I wonder how she's gonna get out of that as well too, just to be like how they get into it.
Who's gonna get out of it?
That too.
Who's gonna survive this? And then how is this gonna continue forward with these demons? Are they gonna put it to rest?
Yeah.
Are they gonna get them out of existence, like blast them out of existence? What are they gonna do, man? Like, how do you end this Evil Dead?
There's all in chaos.
Yeah, it's gonna end in chaos.
Chaos, and something's gonna be missing. I know that.
It's interesting how this relates to real life too, to a degree. Like when people seem like they're possessed, or they come at you in a weird way, and it's like it doesn't seem like it's them.
Oh yeah.
Or people when they're like blackout drunk, and it's like they've been taken over by another entity, and they're just doing wild things.
Tiny voice inside, they're like, hey, let's go do this.
Yeah, or no voice. They're not there. So.
Okay.
Well, that's it. Evil Dead Burn official trailer, the full trailer now, not just the teaser. Let us know what y'all think in the comments, yo. If you would, give us a like and a subscribe. Share the video. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate your support and love. So check it out, man. My name is Art.
And I'm Dallas, and I hope you click that like button on that video, wherever it is. Please help us out. You guys have a great day.
Absolutely. Enjoy yourselves, y'all. One love. Peace. We're out of here.